Hello everyone. Today we are going to look at application software, which is the last chapter under computer system overview. It comes under types of software. Now we will look at the second category under the types of software, which is the application software. The application software is a set of programs necessary to carry out operation for a specified application. And we can say that as examples, a railway reservation system or the results calculation software. So if we take the railway reservation system, the application running has to get the details of the passenger like the age, name, and the start location, the end point, and the train, and the date of travel, etc. So to do all this and to process the information and book a ticket for the passenger, an application has to run in the background, and it has to be written to do these tasks. And if we take a results calculation software, for example, these days the exams are written and answers are marked in OMR sheets. So there should be a program, specific program written to scan the OMR sheets where all the answers are marked, like the ID allocated for the student, and all the details, answers and options, and these things are scanned. And it might not be just one student, it might be like 100 students writing the exam, and it has to scan all the students' details, and it has to come up with a list and order them and rank them before it is released as a result. So this application software can further be subdivided into 4 categories: packages, utilities, customized software, and developer tools. Next, we will look at packages. Packages are general applications designed in a way that can be used by the individual users in a way it suits their needs and requirements. And some most common categories of the general application software or packages, we can say it's a word processing software, database management system, spreadsheets, desktop publishing software, graphics, multimedia, presentation applications. And I can give you an example for each of this category. Word processing software, we can say it's MS Word. Database management system, MySQL, Oracle. For spreadsheet, we can say MS Excel. Desktop publishing software, we can say Adobe Acrobat, Adobe PageMaker for creating printable media. And graphics, multimedia, presentation application, we can say the PowerPoint presentation tool. And if we look at the definition, it says that an individual user can use it in a way to meet their requirements. And I can explain you with an example. Let us consider MS Excel. If MS Excel or like in a spreadsheet is used in a school, it might be used for storing the student information, their address, the class they belong to, the tests they wrote, the marks they scored, etc. And if it is used in an office environment, it can be used to store the employee details, their salary, their join date, the end date, if they left the company, and other information which is related to the employee. So we can see that the same spreadsheet can be used in a different way if it is under different environment. The next one is the utility software. The utility software is the one which is responsible for the maintenance and the configuration of the computer system. So by definition, we can say that utilities are those application programs that assist the computer by performing the housekeeping functions. It means that internal maintenance functions like the backing up of disk or scanning, cleaning virus, or arranging the information. So some important utilities we will look now, and it can come under 2 types. Like one set is shipped with the operating system and the other one is installed separately. So the utility software which are shipped with the operating system, it can come under system software, and we will look at that one by one. The disk defragmenting tool. The disk defragmenter is a program which speeds up the disk's access by rearranging the files on the free space on the computer, so the files can be stored in contiguous units, which means next to one another, and the free space is consolidated into another contiguous block. And the next one is the formatting utility. Formatting is a process of preparing the data storage device for initial use. And the next one, system restore utility. A system restore utility, it restores the system and important system files to the previous state using a snapshot or backup information. So now we will look at the utilities which are installed separately. The disk cleaner. The disk cleaner cleans the hard disk from the temporary files and the temporary folders, and if it is browser data, it clears the cache and the cookies. And the antivirus. We know that a virus is the malicious computer program that disrupts the normal functioning of the computer, and the antivirus software scans the disk for the virus and removes them. The next one is the disk compression utility, and this utility, what it does is it compresses the large files so that they can take less storage area. So the next slide, you can see that how the working hierarchy on the computer is. So we can see that the hardware is there, and then close with the hardware are the system software, and there are the set of software which runs and which comes under system software, and the outer layer after the system software is the application software. Now we will look at the business software. Business software are created according to the business requirements. These software might be developed to meet a general requirement of business, and we can see like the examples of business software can be inventory management, payroll system, financial accounting, hotel management and reservation. And in that, for example, if we take a payroll system, it can be an general requirement for the payroll system. It might work in multiple companies, but sometimes there's the general business software might not work in all places, so there might be a need for customized or tailor-made software as per specific requirements. So these softwares cannot be installed directly at any other user workplace, and it will work only at a specified workplace where the requirements are given and developed. Now we are in the last topic under application software. This is the software libraries or the developer tools. Software libraries are nothing but predefined code, functions, scripts, classes, etc. that can be used for the development of new software programs and applications. And I can give you an example. If there is some requirement to do some heavy mathematical work, and if there are some libraries which will do those mathematical calculations, the programmer can use those libraries and reduce the time spent on developing those functions on his own. And some few examples of libraries in Python code, we will look into it. First one is the NumPy or the numerical Python. These are functions for operation on numerical arrays and matrices. SciPy, scientific Python, it contains linear algebra, statistics, integration, optimization modules. The Panda library, it is a Python package designed to do the work with labeled and relational data. And one more thing I can give you is a Matplotlib, and this is used for plotting graphs. And with this we are done with the chapter 1. and soon we will meet with the videos on the chapter 2. Thank you.